What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Conor Punch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Chris Eubank Jr., Nigel Benn. Let's talk about it. Let's go and let's begin. Bars! I'm just out on a stroll, guys, hitting the highway, and, it's a debacle. It's a lot of chaos going on, and the coolest person I see in this whole scenario is Chris Eubank. Conor Benn, I really haven't heard too much from him. I haven't heard anything. I got to do some digging, right, and see exactly what he has to say. So, but yeah, man, it's dark, it's blackout, but so you guys can see my POV. I'm on the highway, of course. Let me see if you guys can see me now, maybe a little bit. What do you guys prefer? You prefer the POV, or do you prefer the darkest ass reflection of me in a dark car? Which one? Don't be shy, speak up. But yeah, man, Conor Benn, Chris Eubank Jr., a lot of people are expecting it. POV, cool, boom, you got it. All right, so a lot of people are expecting this fight not to happen, and this fight's gonna happen. But I want to let everyone know the irony of this fight happening. If this fight happens and it's scrambled it's because it's already made, it's about to pop off this weekend. But if it happens, it does definitely show you that Eddie Hearn works fast when he fucking wants to. He works quick, and when he gets punctual when things, that he wants to get made, gets made. I just find it strange, real damn funny. Because, he'll call lawyers, he'll get people in there, he'll do this, he'll do that to save that fight. But then, poor old Anthony Joshua told him to get the fight done with Tyson Fury's impatient ass. And all of a sudden, he can't get it done. And I just find that real strange, man. I just find that strange that Eddie, is scrambling for this fight to get done. Now, besides Eddie Hearn, though, what makes this fight so interesting is the fact that he passed one and failed another. And you got to ask yourself, okay, what kind of technology are these guys using? What are they really using to detect? What are they using to screen their blood and urine? Because if BBB picks something up and then UCAD doesn't, it makes you think and it makes you wonder. Like, UCAD, to me, I'm gonna keep it a buck, UCAD is straight up crooked. I think they're corrupt. Based on the shit they've done over the years, that deal with Tyson Fury and Carlos Molina, those guys, that Dillian White shit, that was false. That was some bogus, weird stuff. So I think, UCAD has I got my eye on UCAD. Let's put it that way, right? Because UCAD has done some funny stuff, but in this case, they didn't find anything, but BBB did. That's crazy. It's just like with Dillian White, VADA found nothing. UCAD found what they found, what was that? I don't know, because when the B sample came, I don't know what else really, to do with that or whatever, but he was cleared ultimately. But that first sample, Bryce Productions, what's up, brother? Kind of punch to you. You know, everybody had him like, oh shit, you know, he's going to be banned for 8 years. Karma Boxing and MMA, salute to the channel, too much love. Counterpunch to you, Karma. L. Thomas 90, in the fight, nothing is the fight not happening now? I haven't seen it, but I've seen sources that the fight is up for discussion, that'll happen or not. The last thing I heard Chris Eubank Jr. say, if you guys seen that video, you know, that, hey, you know, I'm ready to fight. I hope it still happens. So we don't really know as of right now, unless some new information that's popped off, but, you know, I don't think we'll hear anything. Junto, what's up, Kurt? Ben always looked a bit too raged in his fights. Yeah, you ain't lying. I did a video on Conor Benn, you know, and he was like, he was just a little bit too fucking crunk, you know. Not saying you can't naturally get crunk like Little John and the East Side Boys, but at the same time, you know, do you think Ben will go for the IVF title, Kurt? What's the hell is the IVF? IV? I don't know, man. But it doesn't look good for him. It doesn't, you know. Can't wait to hear you televise the fight, Kurt. I hope it still happens, because I'm looking forward to that damn fight. You know, because I think it's going to be spectacular. And, you know, it would make sense. Damn, you see that car? That car is like he's trying to run people off the road. You see, jump lanes, he jumped in front of me and then got in front of that other SUV. But anyway, emergency, he needs to put on his emergency flashers, hazards. That's what they're for. So everybody will know, like, get the hell out of the way, right? But anyway, it would make sense to me if Conor was juicing. And I'm going to tell you why. He's a smaller guy. He needs an edge. He's undefeated. He has a family rivalry that he has to uphold. So you think that man won't try nothing if he can get away with it? You know, obviously, if one company such as UCAD, or organization such as UCAD, didn't find him, but BBBFC did, that meant he went out of his way to mask or to water down, you know, or to cycle off of whatever the hell he was on, you know. And I don't know why he took it. I'm waiting for his explanation, you know. It looks terrific. We drive from left side, you drive from right side. Yeah, man, I don't think I could drive in England, bro. I would fuck something up, because instinctively, let's say I have a couple beers in a bar in Manchester, and I get in that bitch and drive on the right side and get killed. You get smashed, man. Guy was driving like a nut. Yeah, man, he was crazy. I don't know where he is now, because we're still on the interstate. So let's say one of those trucks decided to smash his brakes and he's doing that dumb shit. He's done. He's up under those back rear tires of that truck. It's over with, more than likely, because he's going to plow right into him. There is no reason to take it. See, a female fertility drug, you know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? Oh my God, you have no clue what you're talking about. Okay, Alfie. Likeness. Police. Facts, he's finished the cycle. It's the increased natural testosterone back to normal after being on synthetic testosterone from the cycle. Oh, wow. Damn, that's complex. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's to me, I think if you got to do all that shit, I think that's too much for me. You know what I mean? I just think that's too much for me. I think that if you're going to do something, I just feel that I don't think that would I don't think that would be the wise thing to do. You know? Because the last thing we want Conor Benn to be is like a fucking Jarrell Miller, right? And then, you know, it makes Eddie look bad because this is another fighter that popped dirty. Oh, especially in bodybuilding. Okay. But I don't see why bodybuilders should be tested though, because it's like you're not hurting anyone. You're not really competing in performance. The only thing it reflects is the way your body looks. You know, it's not what your body can do or how active you are or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't even think that should be a rule. Like wrestling, anything else physical. I think that's the case. You know, I think bodybuilders should be kind of exempt from that. Eddie is putting money over the fighters. Yeah, I mean, Eddie wants to be rich. You earn with Eddie Hearn. But then, here's the irony. If he was putting money over the fighters, what the fuck? I mean, that would be another big payday. You fight Usyk and Tyson Fury in the same year. The only person that he wouldn't fight or would need to fight at that point would be Wilder and Anthony Joshua. I mean, what else would you want him to do? He's fought Usyk and he's lost twice. He's fought Tyson Fury. You know, then you fight Wilder. I mean, there's really nobody that I would like. There's always somebody to fight, sure, but noticeable names. That's it. Tyson, Usyk, Wilder. Tyson, Usyk, Wilder. So, you know, shit, AJ could just retire, win, lose, or draw, you know? In other words, you are allowed to take them in those competitions. Okay, cool. Because I just couldn't see, you know? It ain't like they wrestle or fight or whatever. You know, wow, look at my muscles, wow, my pecs, my core. No. They knew about this in August, so it was a problem. It would have got canceled a long time ago. Ah, okay. So why are we just now hearing about it if it already happened in August time? You know, dude, in August, I was in fucking Turkey. Hearn should be in prison right now. He knew about the test 4 weeks ago and did not request a B sample. And now that there is no time to get a B sample now. Well, this is what I say they do, right? Have the fight. Now, regardless of who wins the fight, if Chris Eubank loses to Conor Benn and that B sample comes back dirty or positive, they should call it a no contest. And then I don't know if they should, you know, still pay the fighter. I mean, I would, but they could probably did have a choice to snatch the purse from the fighter. You know what I mean? And put the purse on hold on his end and see if he wins or see if he passes the test. That's what I would do. I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't not stop the fight, because if Chris Eubank Jr. still wants to fight, let him fight. But we'll see, right? More important to ask why the testers didn't say anything. Okay. They only dropped the fight after it was headline news. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe some of those guys are paid off. It's corruption in boxing, bro. It's the sport that I love, that I hate so much. Realistically, it all comes down to the dollar value of each fighter. People are always saying B samples already been tested, so I'm hearing on Distant drums, not sure, but wouldn't surprise me. Man, I don't know, man. That's a good question. I don't know when they're taken, but honestly, I don't know why they should be a B sample. I'm pretty sure somebody could explain that to me. You know what I mean? Like if you go for a drug test at a job, you don't have an A sample, B sample. They either take hair or urine, and hair goes back a while, so you got to be careful with hair. I know that for a fact. Very disappointed in Ben. I had high hopes for him, like in his boots. Well, obviously, if that's what he's doing and if that's his solution to take something like that, well, I mean, that just shows you where his integrity lies. B sample is to make sure that the sample wasn't in inverse incorrect reading. Okay. So that means they must take it at the same time, because if you take it later, it really won't matter, because let's say if he does cycle off something, then you had it in the A sample, then the B sample was taken later, and then it's not there because he's completely cycled off of whatever the hell he was on that was undetected. So therefore, it's out of his system. But I don't know, man. I always question like the out of your system shit. Like if it's out of your system, how will it affect you really? I don't know. Did you know Senior has been admitted in the mental hospital? No, I haven't. Damn, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Oh, okay. He passed the UCAD test and failed the trace amounts with VADA, which... Okay, so basically he did the opposite of Dillian White. Dillian White passed the VADA and failed the UCAD. Yeah, that doesn't look good, man. I mean, if his father's at a mental hospital, shit, this fight could probably be in more jeopardy than we thought. He was only admitted for 72 hours. What the hell was wrong with him? I hope it wasn't a result of like CT. What the hell the apes for? What kind of shit is that? Nah, Clomid is on top to all pro bodybuilders take it. It is in your body. You have been on gear. But I don't know if it'll happen or not. I hope it does, because I look forward to the fight. I mean, I still think it's going to be competitive. But the question was asked to Chris. He's like, if you don't condone it, why are you still fighting? Because if you don't condone shit like that, that should grind your gears and burn your ass. But my go-to thought would be, motherfucker, you doing it for the money. And I mean, Chris Eubank, I don't know what his fight purses are, but if this is that type of money to take a risk like that, I say, hey, take it. Why not? I say take it. Why not? Right? Oh, he lost his son. Well, I mean, wasn't that like last year? Or is it still bothering him? Okay, here we go. All right. If Ben loses, then what can be said about it with this looming over him? I mean, shit. Yeah, get rid of it. Yeah, get rid of this motherfucker. Where is he at? There he is. I mean, it's a trip. You still have like. Okay, there we go. Deshaun, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Yeah, we got this racist piece of shit in here. I'm like, what the hell? Roy Jones Jr. better be careful when talking about Ben testing dirty. Yeah, because he's had his own struggles there, guys. He has definitely had his own struggles. In my opinion, they just mugging the fans off. They all knew and they all in on it. They may be, man. No need for that shit. I know, right? Ben Jr. Oh, Ben Sr. was accused of taking steroids by McClellan's trainer after their fight. Roy pissed hot before. Yeah, Suge Knight's cigar. Yeah, he did. Actually, he did, man. But see, the thing about Roy, this is a funny thing, what people don't know. My idol tests positive, right? He tested positive. He tested positive for, I don't know what he tested positive for, but at the same time, the guy that he fought tested positive also. You can't make this shit up. Disappointed in Ben. Oh, well, we'll see what happens, guys. You know, I just wanted to touch bases with you guys for a minute. I'm about to go get me something to eat. But hopefully the fight stays. Hopefully the fight, stay. I think it's too big for it to actually stop right now. I think this fight is going to happen. I don't give a shit what happens, But I thank you guys coming on, showing support. God bless you all. Until then, on the next one, you all have been counterpunched. I'm going to get my eat on. Peace.